What's going on, everybody? Brian here at the B-Dubs Movie Hub, and I've got an unboxing for you today. I feel like it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I've got a box from Vinegar Syndrome, so sit tight and let's see what I picked up. Alright, it's a little bit of a smaller box, but it's pretty heavy, so it seems like it's jam-packed, so let's check it out. These are jam-packed. Look. There we go. Do that a little bit. Alright, it took me a second to unwrap everything there. There was a ton of bubble wrap that was tightly packed, which is great. I've talked about it before. Vinegar Syndrome really knows how to pack a box, and they do such a good job. There's really never anything that ever shows up damaged. So I've got a bunch here. This is pickups that consist of the May releases, and so I actually didn't pick anything up really from the sale, the halfway to Black Friday sale, but I have some new May releases plus a few of their partners only months. So it's June, it's partners only month, so it's only the partner labels that are featured on their website right now. So I got a few pickups from there. I tend to do the partner labels first. So I guess we'll go through those. I did pick up one partner label in May, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 partner labels here in June. So let us start with the May partner label, and that is Blood Quantum. I don't know, this is Shudder, so I've been collecting all of the Shudder releases. I haven't seen this one, but I am looking forward to checking it out. Some artwork on the back here. It says, "When the dead rise, only the immune survive." Now let's see what this is about. The dead are coming back to life outside, but in the isolated Mi'kmaq, I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, reserve of Red Crow, the indigenous inhabitants are immune to the zombie plague. Taylor, the tribal sheriff, must protect his son's pregnant girlfriend, apocalyptic refugees, and reserve riffraff from the hordes of walking white corpses. So this is right up my alley. I really like zombie movies and zombie TV shows, big Walking Dead fan. So I am really looking forward to checking out Blood Quantum. I think this is going to be a good one. All right, for the partner labels that I picked up here in June, I've got 2 more from Shudder. So this is Destroy All Neighbors. I don't know, I thought the artwork here looked pretty cool on the slipcover. There's the front and back. And there's that. So let's see if I can read this without the glasses. William Brown, a neurotic, self-absorbed musician determined to finish his prog rock magnum opus, faces a creative roadblock in the form of a noisy and grotesque neighbor named Vlad. Finally working up the nerve to demand that Vlad kept it down, William inadvertently decapitates him, but while attempting to cover up one murder, William's accidental reign of terror causes victims to pile up and become undead corpses who torment and create more bloody detours on the road to prog rock Valhalla. Alright, so we have another kind of zombie movie here. So again, this is right up my alley. So that's 2 from Shudder that I think are going to be really good. Destroy All Neighbors. Also from Shudder, I picked up Sissy. This slipcover is kind of cool. It's got a nice little gloss to it. I don't know much about Sissy here, but the slipcover is interesting. It's just kind of messy. It does have some words here on the back, but it's mostly covered up by the design. So here's the packaging there. Let's see. I'm going to need the glasses for this one. Invited away on a hen's weekend, Sissy is stuck in a remote cabin with her high school bully and a taste for revenge. Cecilia and Emma were tween-age BFFs who were going to grow old together and never let anything come between them. That is until Emma's new friend Alex did just that. So seems like some sort of like revenge type movie. I think this is going to be another good one here. And that is Sissy from Shudder. So far 3 pickups from the Shudder line here. Like I've mentioned before, I collect all of the Shudder releases that Vinegar Syndrome has been doing, so I grabbed that one. Next up is from Umbrella Entertainment. This is another partner label that I collect a good amount of. I cannot show the back. I cannot show the back of the slipcover here, so I gotta be careful with that. But I grabbed Final Cut. But this is Julie was dying to get into the movies, or was she? So here's this Final Cut. So this one's a little bit older. It's from 19... Does it have a year? Oh, it doesn't have a year here. I think this is from the 80s. Maybe even the 70s. But... oh man, I can't... They always put the tiniest writing on the back of these. In the fast lane world of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, Dominic Black, a millionaire entrepreneur, reigns supreme. Bored with the usual showbiz diversions, he prefers to indulge in playing elaborate mind games and making movies where the performers end up dead. So that is Final Cut from Umbrella Entertainment. I'm looking forward to checking these out. Really, all the partner labels I picked up have so far been really interesting. I mean, I collect all of the Umbrella and all of the Shudder ones, so there's bound to be a couple duds in there, but so far these all really sound really good. And then from IFC I picked up Enter the Void. This one's interesting. It's actually shrink wrapped, which normally I feel like they don't shrink wrap these. So let's check this out. Let's open this up. Try not to damage the case here. This has that nice outer rigid case here. We've got the slipcover, which is super cool. I really like this artwork here. This is another movie. This is by Gaspar Noé. Vinegar Syndrome partner labels have done a few of his movies now. I was definitely looking forward to grabbing this one. Again, I really like the neon artwork here. We've got a book with some essays and some pictures. So this looks interesting. Again, there's the outer case there. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this is, I don't know, this is some cool artwork. I like it. I like it. So let's see, I can actually read this one. Long-awaited follow-up to Gaspar Noé's controversial Irreversible, Enter the Void is a visionary cinematic roller coaster ride that represents a revolutionary break from the ordinary movie storytelling. Nathaniel Brown and Paz de la Huerta star in this visceral journey set against the thumping neon club scene of Tokyo, which hurls the viewer into an astonishing trip through life, death, and the universally wonderful and horrible moments in between. Yeah, this is really, really cool. And this comes with the 155-minute director's cut and the 153-minute theatrical version. There's the discs there. There's a reversible artwork, but I think I might keep this one. Yeah, I like the neon. This is a really nice looking set and a really cool looking movie. So I am looking forward to checking out Enter the Void by Gaspar Noé. This looks good. Alright, so now the rest of these are all Vinegar Syndrome and or Vinegar Syndrome sub-label pickups. So the next one I grabbed here is from DeGauzer Video. This is number 19 in that little sub-label there. And this is Criminally Insane 2. They did release through Vinegar Syndrome Criminally Insane, the first one. And I do have that, so I need to check that one out still. So I think it's great that they did part 2 here through DeGauzer, and I can do a double feature. So it was like a good double feature. But this is Criminally Insane 2. So this takes place 13 years after the original. And it says, 13 years after going on a bloody food-related killing spree, gluttonous Ethel is deemed fit to return to society and transferred to a halfway house presided over by the kindly old Hope Bartholomew. Settling in alongside the other oddball residents, it's not long before Ethel's homicidal rage is once again triggered. I'm not going to read the whole thing on the back here, but that is Criminally Insane 2, so this will be a nice little double feature along with the first one there. Another sub-label I picked up is from Vinegar Syndrome Archive. I have most of the VSA line, so I wasn't going to pass this one up. And this one's a triple feature. That's Iron Angels 1, 2, and 3. This is a nice little, it's a little bit thicker than their normal boxes here. It comes with, it's like, I love these little top loaders like this, but you've got a book and you've got the packaging here. So there's 3 movies in this set. Let's see. In the world of Hong Kong action cinema, Teresa Wu doesn't have the same notoriety as many of the other big-name directors. However, unbeknownst to many, she is responsible for bringing us one of the most exhilarating action franchises, the Iron Angels series. Filled with bone-breaking brawls and bullet-riddled action set pieces, Vinegar Syndrome Archive proudly presents this inexplicably overlooked trio of explosive martial arts films for the first time on Blu-ray in the United States. There is a breakdown of all 3 of these on the back. I'm not going to read the whole thing just to try to keep this video on the shorter side, but yeah, this looks really cool. These movies came out between 1987, 88, and 89. And like I said, there is a booklet here. Oh, it's a booklet that goes a long way. So yeah, this is nice. Some pictures and essays in here. Always cool to read through some of this stuff. Most of the is this the first VSA to come with a booklet? Maybe, I don't know if any of the other ones have booklets. I know they usually have posters on the inside, but I've never seen one with a booklet. So I am looking forward to checking out all 3 Iron Angels movies. That is cool. I like the artwork on this one too. So it's Iron Angels 1 through 3 through the VSA line. And then we had some of their other bigger releases here. George A. Romero's The Dark Half. This one, I've never seen this movie, so I think it'll be kind of cool to check out for a first time here. It is a 4K release. This one also comes with a booklet. We have the Dark Half slipcover here with all the writing on it. And the 4K packaging. So this looks cool. Let's see. What is this one about? Thad Beaumont is tired of writing trashy pulp novels under the pseudonym George Stark in order to make a living. Yearning to focus solely on scribing the intellectually stimulating literature he enjoys, Thad decides to literally bury his alter ego in a figurative attempt to finally break free of lucrative, lowbrow temptations. So this is based on a Stephen King book, and this is The Dark Half. Here's the booklet here. Do a little flip through there. This has got Timothy Hutton in it. I don't know. I'm looking forward to checking this one out too. I really do feel like some of these releases in May and June were really, really well done by Vinegar Syndrome. I haven't been buying many of their main titles that they've been releasing because I've been waiting for sales. And most of the stuff they're releasing now won't even be on sale come Black Friday, so you have to wait till next year. But I didn't want to pass up on The Dark Half because I feel like this one was going to go pretty quick, being a Romero Stephen King adaptation here. So I really am looking forward to checking that one out. I also grabbed the 4K release of Jade. So this is from William Friedkin. With the hard, rigid cases, I've been really, really liking what Vinegar Syndrome does. I know they're a little bit thicker and they take up some shelf space, but they come with the booklets, which is really cool. Again, do another flip through here for Jade. Hopefully there's no nudity in this. I don't think there is. I do remember seeing this movie a very long time ago. I definitely have only seen it one time. So it'll be an interesting rewatch. I know it's not the best movie in the world. I don't think it gets really good praise, but I don't know. I thought this was going to go pretty quick, being a little bit more of a mainstream title. Here you have the original artwork here on the front. Some more tiny writing here. Let's see. When prominent businessman Kyle Medford is found murdered and horribly mutilated at his upscale townhouse, Assistant District Attorney David Corelli is brought in to investigate. After discovering that Medford had photos featuring the governor and a high-class prostitute, Corelli begins to uncover a complicated web of blackmail and perversion connecting the business and political elite, and all leading back to illicit encounters they shared with a mysterious call girl known only as Jade. So yeah, like I said, I haven't seen this one in a long time, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. You got David Caruso, Linda Fiorentino, and Chaz Palminteri starring in this William Friedkin movie. Yeah, I think the artwork on this is pretty cool too. And of course you got the book and the awesome hard outer case here. So they did release 2 cinematograph movies in May. I picked up just one for now, and that is Swimming to Cambodia. Let's see if I can read the back on this one. Noted playwright, novelist, and monologuist Spalding Gray spent 8 weeks in Asia as an actor in Roland Joffe's Academy Award-winning historical drama The Killing Fields, chronicling the history of the Khmer Rouge, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, regime. In his famed one-man show Swimming to Cambodia, Gray laid bare his experiences on set and contextualizes his anecdotes with stark history of the region. So this is directed by Jonathan Demme. Jonathan Demme's celebrated film of Spalding Gray's heartfelt and very funny one-man show chronicling his time spent on the set of The Killing Fields makes its world Blu-ray debut in this 2K restoration. So that is the one cinematograph release. They also released Breathless, which I may pick that one up eventually because I kind of like the artwork on it. I do have the Fun City editions of, I think it's Fun City edition of Breathless, but I might pick up the cinematograph one instead and sell the Fun City edition one because I think I like these sets a little bit better. All right, and my final pickup from Vinegar Syndrome in the month of May is the VSU release of The Golden Child. I wasn't going to pass this up because I love this movie and it's in the VSU, which it has the awesome magnetic case here. Let's open this up. I'll show this off. Oh, what do we got? Oops, we effed up. The original version of this disc contained an error. Please toss or shred the original disc. They sent a replacement disc with it. Usually you have to wait for these, but they sent it with the disc. So I will flip that out. You've got the book. So this comes with the booklet here. All the essays and photos from this movie. You've got the release here, slipcover on the front and back. And then of course you have the artwork here. Let's go ahead, we're gonna open this up. I wanna see if I'm sure they did the reversible artwork here. I'm curious as to what the artwork is. So let's open this bad boy up. Yeah, so you got your 2-disc set there. It's just that one. I'll probably just keep Eddie Murphy on the front for now. Maybe I'll rotate that around at some point. It's going to be in the box anyway. So, and then of course here's I'll show it off the case again. So you have the front there. You've got the villain on the back, and of course the inside artwork as well. I just absolutely love what they do with the Vinegar Syndrome Ultra line. I really think it's killer what they do here. Let's see, which disc is this now? It's the 4K disc, so I guess I could take the 4K disc out and put in the right one. All right, so that is switched around there with the right disc. Get this all packed back up. I can't wait to watch this one. I've been talking about doing a ranking of all of the VSUs. Now that there's an even number at 12, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll give this a watch. I've already watched all the other ones. I sort of have a ranking going on Letterboxd, so we'll see where this one kind of stacks up, and then I'll do a video ranking of all of the VSUs so far. I just absolutely love this sub-label. It's my favorite. I have all of them. I do like the VSA line. I don't have all of those because I missed out on some of the earlier ones that I just haven't been able to pick up. I'm missing a few of the VSAs, but not many. But this line here, I haven't missed one yet, and I can't wait to see what they release next because it's a little bit more mainstream, which is nice. But I don't know, I just love the packaging. I love the artwork that they do on these, and yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to rewatching this one. I don't think I read what the movie is about. I think most people might already know because it's kind of a classic movie here. But I'll just kind of read a little bit here. Nestled in the mountains of Tibet, an oracle known as the Golden Child has been born. Although guarded by the monks who raised him, villainous Sardo Numsa is determined to use the child's mystical powers for evil purposes and hires bandits to kidnap him. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, crafty self-styled detective Chandler Jarrell is approached by Keenang, a young woman the monks have sent to aid in their quest to recover the child. So, I don't know. It's just a fun little action comedy from the 80s, and I just cannot wait to rewatch this one. Alright, so that is everything that I picked up in May and June from Vinegar Syndrome. I think this is probably one of my favorite rounds of Vinegar Syndrome that I picked up. I am really excited to check out all of these movies. The Shudder line with Blood Quantum and Destroy All Neighbors, I think, are really, really going to be good. Enter the Void looks really, really good. And just, The Golden Child, Dark Half, I really am excited to dig into these and check all these out because I think it's going to be a fun watch. So that is it. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you pick up in May and June from Vinegar Syndrome. I hope you guys liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this out with your movie loving and Vinegar Syndrome loving friends. I am on Letterboxd, Instagram, and Facebook. I will put the link in the description below to all those social media platforms. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.